Hello FIGGIE fiends and collectors, this is me, Daniel East 1000, not in front of the screen today, on my couch because I can't be asked to set things up. I know it's been a while. I shouldn't really need to apologise for not making a video, but I will do it anyway. So sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I left you on a bit of a bum note with doing a fan home video. I was hoping to get some videos made obviously after that, but circumstances did certainly change. It's not easy to say it, but my grandma passed away a couple of weeks ago. It's never a good time for something like that to happen, and so naturally, being around the holiday season, it was a bit more difficult, and naturally because I don't live terribly near to my family, it's been quite difficult for me because I haven't really fully been able to process it, I would say. And I knew it was going to hit me more over the Christmas period, going back home. But I can sit in comfort with the people that I've spoken to, seeing my family, and actually thinking about my grandma in terms of my memory of her. I'm glad that she's not in pain and she's at peace. Naturally, I've needed time to process things, and that's why I've not been straight in front of a camera to talk to you guys and do a video on figgies and fiction. I've had to really process reality. And as always, I do my Christmas haul, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. Here we are now. There's still a processing period to be had, and that's why you probably won't see as much content from me in the coming weeks or so. But I do fully intend to make content because that's just what I enjoy doing. And I hope you enjoy watching as well. If not, then sorry. Going back home, seeing family's been really important. And also having my own sort of space to process things as well. Like I always do, to kind of escape a bit. It's either through figgies or also through miniature painting. And over this Christmas, I've really miniature painting. I wouldn't say it's a coping mechanism, but just time to get in my own headspace. You know, when you're sat there painting, it's amazing what that does for my mental health. Figgie hunting is literally just like thrill of the hunt. A little bit of an intenseness to it, I would say. I'm sure Sith Lord 229 might agree with that. For me, miniature painting is just really chill, it's relaxed, I'm just sat there, focus on the thing that I'm working on, and also weirdly getting my own headspace and process stuff. Having mentioned that, going into the haul, we'll start off with miniature painting bits. I'm not going to show you in terms of my Christmas haul, like the chocolate, because that lasts T-0 minutes. Underwear, and also socks as well. I'm not going to be showing them. You don't need to see socks. T-shirts you don't need to see either, really. Starting off with miniatures, predominantly Star Wars Legion. So, as I love my Star Wars Legion, we've got the Saber tank. I will be showing the actual models that I've painted, the paint jobs that I've done in a video where I'll be showcasing, hopefully, all the stuff that I've worked on over the year in the form of a Joy of Miniature Painting video. If you haven't been keeping up with that series, a link will be up there for you to check that out if you do so wish. But follow on with some Republic bits. We've got Yoda, not just one Yoda, but two. You get two Yodas for the hefty price of one. Then if we go into some Separatist action, we've got Count Dooku, Lord Tyrannus, really cool miniature. Again, massive box for such a tiddly little thing. And then also we have some Battle Droid Staps, which I'm really quite pleased with. Again, this one was a relatively simple paint job. Most Legion stuff is. I find Legion to be a real joy to paint because there's not really too much thought you need to put behind it. Finally, in terms of things that I painted, this kind of brings me nicely into figgies as well, into the figgie realm. I got this. This is the ATRT. It's a model resin kit. I do feel like it's a scale up of a Star Wars Legion model. It does build similarly to the ones that I've got on my shelf up there. It is a bloody lovely kit. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. There was a few little imperfections, kinks that I did need to sort of resolve with it. First of all, one of the panels on the front here didn't print out or sort of formulate from the mould or cast correctly, so I've had to sort of make a piece here sort of fit onto that and use some new materials. That was a bit of a learning curve. I definitely think I know what to do next time just to make it a bit more flatter and smoother than that. But for, you know, first attempt, I'm happy with it. It's not perfect, but that's fine. For its intensive purposes, it's doing what I want it to do. Secondly, there should have been something really here to connect this piece onto there, but I've found some piping, just glued that in, and then that quite nicely fitted onto there, so I can remove that if needs be. Did have a little accident where it fell over and the leg snapped in half, but we glued that, we fixed it, that was fun. And then also, because it's quite top heavy, and also the way how the legs sort of connecting to the feet. There's only one way for it to go, and it was leaning forwards kind of like that. It just didn't look right, and it also wasn't standing right, particularly when you put a figure on it, because this is intended to have a Black Series 6-inch scale figure sit on it, if you did wish. So what I did was I used some of that putty stuff and made these little bits on the feet, and it stands up quite nicely now. It would have made so much more of an interesting video than me just going, if I just filmed myself doing it and then talking over it as to what I did. But these antenna pieces, these weren't part of the kit, but I saw that the actual ATRTs have these antennas. I did a technique where you take some sprue plastic, heat it up over a candle or a lighter, and then you slowly tease it to make these long, thin sort of antenna pieces, and they came out really nicely. Probably do this outside because it is quite dangerous, but hey, I think they look the part. I'm really tempted to get a 501st Trooper and then maybe do a head swap 3D print of a ARF Trooper helmet, paint that up, put a figure on it, and it's going to look the absolute bomb. And that's the main thing that I wanted for it. And the paint job, if I do say so myself, I'm quite happy with. I think I might do a lighter blue over this. The light blue that I had dried up, so I had to use some McCrag blue, which is quite a dark blue. The lining as well that I did, not perfect, I know. That was all freehand. And for freehand, I'm quite happy with that personally. Likewise, the 501st logo. I've not dared attempt to do it on this side yet. I may need to at some point if my, I was going to say ACDC, but OCD kicks in where I need to have it, but I'm happy enough as how this looks at the moment. If you are wanting one yourself, they are on eBay. Shouldn't be too hard to find at the moment. There's just a few things that you might need to work out. It's worth bearing in mind, but it does add a bit of a nice little project for you. Particularly if you like problem solving things. So yeah, really pleased with that. So that brings me quite nicely, because my dad who bought me this said, oh, well, the seller's also thrown a few other little bits in. So they included a Republic Commando backpack. They also threw in a massive, but it's what the little doggos that the Tusken Raiders have. They threw this in completely for free. I'm really chuffed with not only like the having the 3D print of it, but the paint job I did on it as well. It was all mostly dry brushing, light bit of painting for the teeth. This was a real joy to work on, and I think I got the colours relatively similar to what you see in the film or TV show as well. So yeah, really happy with this boy. And that leads me nicely into my FIGGIE haul, of which included these AliExpress clone troopers. I wanted some Ahsoka's clones, so I said, oh, well, if possible, could you get me 2 Ahsoka's clones? And also, these ones, I'm going to do a video on them, but they slap. There are some little things, because they are knockoffs, essentially, that are very different from a genuine Hasbro release. But in terms of the paint application and the actual helmets not being distorted or warped, absolutely bob on. So I'm really pleased to have these, and I will definitely be doing a comparison video in the future. I don't know why Hasbro made the original exclusive and hard to track down, because people are going to want a whole army of these. That AliExpress, whoever's making them on there, props to you for giving collectors what they really want. So really pleased to have these. Now, I did ask for a 212 to go with my lonely 212 boy and Cody. Not too sure if things were lost in translation or the order was wrong. I don't know. But I did get this boy, which is a 13th Legion clone trooper. These are from Jedi Fallen Order. So when I opened this one, I was like, oh, okay. Well, to be fair, I mean, HMV are selling these, the genuine product, for £33. And it only comes with one accessory. This boy, this AliExpress boy, he comes with a long rifle and he comes with a short rifle. And it's for more than half the price. I would have a close part display. Doing a video on them at some point, talking about them. Really chuffed with them. Can't express that enough. Next up, we've got, let's go for this one. So everyone says, oh, Daniel Lee's 1000 doesn't like vintage collection. I don't mind it. I I've gone off it because I can't buy two of the same thing in two different scales, even though I do make slight exceptions. But I got this one, which is Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and Grogu Moldo Crease, which comes with the spiders. This pack is actually better than the 6-inch version, just because it comes with more ice spiders, and yeah, that's a good enough reason to say it's better. It's vintage collection though. I'm a bit not the biggest vintage collection collector. I'm kind of done with the whole black and silver border that we keep constantly seeing. I do miss having some more unique packaging design. But I get people like vintage collection. I get there's a big community for it. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. But I'm not the biggest vintage collector anymore. Even though I do have an order on, which I will do an unboxing video of when it comes. And I may surprise you all with what's contained in there. So yeah, anyway, Moldo, Crease, Mando and Grogu. Really pleased with that. Not sure if I'm going to keep it carded or uncarded, because I would like to use the spiders in my Black Series display, which I'm sure will thrill a lot of 3/4 inch vintage collection collectors. So we'll see. I do like it on the card though, but I do want the spiders. Is big dilemma that I'm having. We got the Force Unleashed Imperial Senate Guard, of which I don't really remember too much from the game. Do you face them in the Wii version? I'm not too sure. I can't really remember them. But it's a Royal Guard just in blue. It's nice enough, and I'm pleased to have it in the collection. I'm just really holding out for a Starkiller at this point. Please, Hasbro, just make Starkiller. It's time for him. He's got loads of grunts like this boy to face. It's time. Next up, we've got a Dark Trooper, which I love my Dark Troopers. I know I've already got one, but again, I'm becoming a bit of an army builder, which is a bit of a concern. But nonetheless, really cool boy there. Really looking forward to getting him put out with my other one. So I've got one in the more punchy position, and then this one with his guns a-blazing. Last but not least, this was a present to myself really. Just given everything that's gone on. To be quite honest with you, I've not really spoken about it in any video. This might be an apt moment to talk about it here, but to be honest with you, I've been suffering with bouts of mental health things. I'm not really sure what it is, to be perfectly honest, over the year, and why the way I'm feeling, what it is I'm feeling. It's weird when you watch TV shows and film, you can get something from it that you didn't think you would get, and sometimes it's not even a direct connection to what you're going through. But the thing that I love about Star Wars is there's something that helps me get through things. Last Jedi, people I know slate that film, but I got something from that through uni that taught me, yeah, it's okay to fail. That's what the main purpose of that film is about. No one wins. It's okay to fail. Andor was an incredible TV series. I said to myself, I'm not going to buy any Andor figures. Not too fussed about it. You know, it was one project that I thought, I'm kind of excited for it. I'm interested more than anything. So given everything that's happened recently, I watched it again, and there was just stuff that I could draw from. And it's not directly draw from, but it's just there. I can't describe it.
I've given up all chance at inner peace. I made my mind a sunless space. I share my dreams with ghosts.
You need to help each other. You see someone who's confused, someone who is lost. You get them moving and you keep them moving until we put this place behind us.
I won't have peace. I'll be worried about you all the time.
That's just love. Nothing you can do about that.
You know, figgies and things are a great way to distract you, painting as well, but the thing that really does get you through how you feel is talking to someone about stuff and opening up. And if anyone is watching this, I know the Christmas period is not a period that's for everyone. If you are feeling down or have thoughts that you're not really used to thinking, just talk to someone. I'm picking a weird opportunity in this video to just say it, but please just talk to someone. I can't say it's going to get better for you, but I hope it does. just know that you are loved, you are cared for, and it might not feel like it. Talking to someone really can help. If anyone can take anything away from this video, there's lots of things out there, there's lots of support networks out there that can help you, and please do get in touch with them. This last piece for me was something I picked for myself. Got someone to wrap it for me, put it under the tree, and I think this has a bit more meaning with everything that's gone on, more than it maybe did have when I first sort of put the order through. But it's this. It's Andor and B2 Emo. Now, Andor is getting a standard release anyway, so I kind of really just bought this for B2 Emo. Again, this is very, very special to me. I think Andor is going to be a show that really sets in my mind for quite some time, and reflect upon and think about events that have transpired this year. The person that I lost. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed having a look at this haul. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I hope you spent time with family, friends, and got everything that you wanted. I hope this year is even better for you. And thank you very much for watching. This is me, Daniel 1000. Way too early. Signing out.